Hello, Dr. Billingsley. Hello, Justin, Anthony. This is Ben Rubens here, and I'm presenting today on the concept of transfer. And we'll be applying transfer and showing it in two similar but different instructional sequences. I am playing both the teacher and the student. So when I talk, I'm the teacher, and when I play, I'm the student. The first example will be without transfer. Hello, everybody. Let's warm up at the long tones, two whole notes using the full bow on G to E string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's please go to our B flat major scale. We'll play every note in quarter notes. 1, 2, B flat major. Note, there was nothing said about the target goals. Nothing about what we're trying to do, trying to demonstrate, or apply, as well as nothing said about the quality. So there was nothing to apply there that was stated in the instruction. Now we're going to work on rhythm. So everyone's going to play the same rhythm. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and all on our open D strings. 1, 2, that rhythm. Okay, thank you. Now let's please go to Pachelbel's canon, and we're going to go to measure 21. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is the example with no transfer. Note how all those activities, while being valid and musical, there's no connection made. How is a person going to be able to construct meaning from that when there's no relation between any of them? There's no instruction from the teacher on that, and it defeats the beauty that could be there within working on the B flat major scale, with working on that rhythm, and with playing Pachelbel's canon. And things make less sense. Now I'm going to intentionally lower the camera so that you all can see the bow. We're going to do the similar instructional sequence now, but with transfer. And we're just going to focus on one skill, long tones with the bow. And let's see if the learning is more engaging and meaningful, a la Dr. Jellison and Dr. Duke, through the transfer of the same skill to various different contexts. And so students can construct more of their own meaning from them. All right, hello everybody. Today we're going to work on applying long tones through various different musical examples. We're going to start right with the long tones themselves. So let's begin with two whole notes on our G string all the way up to our E string. 1, 2, G string. Make sure you can get all the way from one of the bows to the other. Focus on how that feels. That was a demonstration of the whole bow. Make sure we're going from beginning to the end. Now, let's please take that whole bow skill and let's transfer it right to our B flat major scale. So we're going to still apply the same skill of using a whole bow for each note. We're just going to now apply it to this scale. So let's play B flat major scale in quarter notes, applying the whole bows. 1, 2, B flat quarters. So now we apply this scale to a specific series of notes. Now, still keeping with the same skill of using these full bows to create a beautiful and rich sound, we're going to work on the concept of rhythm and apply these. So we're going to play a few half notes using 2 beats for one whole bow, and then going back to quarter notes, all on our open Ds, just for the purpose of rhythm and applying it to this bow. 1, 2, 2 half notes. Now 4 quarters. Same amount of bow, different length. Take that skill area. Now with all that done and applied, let's go to Pachelbel's canon, measure 8, and see if we can transfer this usage of the whole bow and move it to the music to allow the music to be as beautiful and full and rich as it can be. All right. 1, 2, measure 8. Quarters. So, I hope that it could be seen in this short example that it was clear that the first activity with disconnected musical examples really made no sense as an instructional sequence. Even though those skills were all musical, their connection was lacking. As well as the second example, the same 4 different activities were all much more connected through the transfer of the same skill. And I do feel this learning sequence is more beautiful and would have a better effect. That is why I chose the topic of transfer and would like to continue to get deeper and learn more about it to apply it to the learning of the students and to myself to make the educational experiences as rich and as deep as possible. So thank you, everybody, and talk to you soon.